What are you thankful for? Maybe your first thoughts go to your phone, your car, your friends and family, or maybe you're just thankful for another day in the place you live. It's easy to be thankful when things are going well, but thankfulness is a whole different entity when life isn't going so well. In August 2017, Texas was slammed by the largest, wettest, costliest hurricane in U.S. history, Hurricane Harvey. Over 90 people were killed, more than 30,000 were displaced, and over 17,000 had to be literally rescued from the storm. Harvey did $198 billion in damages. That's billion with a B. In some areas, the hurricane dumped an unprecedented 60 inches of rain in the span of about one day. There were some people who went to bed one evening far outside the floodplains and woke up in the middle of the night to the sound of the Gulf of Mexico splashing against their door. Hundreds of thousands of homes were gutted and had no way of being rebuilt without outside help. For that reason, Summit Church San Diego decided to be a part of the rebuilding effort and sent a team out to Hitchcock, Texas to help local churches with ongoing efforts. 10 people ended up volunteering their entire Thanksgiving week in order to make the trip out to Texas. 31 hours, 1,600 miles, 12 stops each way.
Stop number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
As soon as we were on site at Gulf Coast Foursquare Church, we were briefed by the head pastors on what they've been doing to rebuild, how we can help, and who will be helping. Namely, 3 different widows who've had no one else to help them rebuild their homes: Susan, Tammy, and Teresa. None of these women were really able to rebuild beyond a certain point, and from an emotional and mental standpoint, they didn't know where to begin. They were stuck. We were going to do everything we could to get them unstuck. While hanging drywall for these ladies was a step in the right direction to rebuild some normalcy in their homes, the team knew it was just as important to help rebuild normalcy in their daily lives. It would be easy to become jaded and pessimistic after suffering the damage of this 1 in 500 year flood. And there was some expectation that the team might be helping to alleviate those feelings. What was perhaps not so expected was how optimistic and thankful these women still were. These women, who had almost every material thing ripped away from them, still maintained a glass-half-full outlook. And through observing that mentality, God revealed himself in a powerful way to many on the relief team. The behavior of these women pointed directly to a more pure and God-honoring definition of thankfulness, one that is not reliant on circumstance, but rather remains constant through blessing and trial. It was through these expressions of unconditional thankfulness that God blessed the team more than their effort was poised to bless the ones needing relief. It was a wonderful reminder that in everything, there is always something to be thankful to God for, even if it's just the gift of a hug, a warm smile, or another breath. We are to give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you.